Hey guys, it's Rich with your Monday Spot on the Pagan Perspective. This week we're doing New Year's stuff. This topic comes from our very own Cara, who writes, Happy 2019, it's a new calendar year, so let's talk about New Year's stuff. Back in November 2017, the collab did a week talking about our current goals at the time for the upcoming year of 2018. Now that 2018 is complete, if you were part of that topic week in November 2017, go back and watch your video. Have you accomplished the goals you talked about then? Are you still working on some? If you were not a part of the topic week, did you set goals for yourself in 2018? What is their status now? And now that it's 2019, what goals do you have for your life and your practice moving forward? Also, since we'll be welcoming new substitute members soon, reintroduce yourself, which is a common practice that we do just about every year. So, before I get too far into this video, I do want to say that I am nursing a cold, so if I sound weird or I look like death, that's why. I'm actually very tired, and if you've watched my videos before, you know that whenever I get tired, I get a little chatty. So I'm going to try to keep this a relatively short amount of time, because, well, there's a time limit on how long I can go without my scratchy throat making me cough. And we drink tea. So, first things first, reintroductions. I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to do the last part first and the first part last. So, reintroductions. My name is Rich. I am your Monday host on the Pagan Perspective. I have been a host on the Pagan Perspective since 2011? 2010? So, somewhere around there, whenever they first started doing substitute hosts, they said, hey, we need substitute hosts, and it was me, Annie, and Feather, I think, that were the only three that got the spots, if I'm remembering correctly. I haven't heard from Feather in a while, but I still do hear from Annie from time to time, and you know, wonderful substitute host, wonderful host at the time. I'm one of the longest running members, with the exception of Cara, our fearless leader. So yeah, I've been with the Pagan Perspective for a while. Just refilling up my tea. And let's see what else. I am a Christo-Pagan, which I didn't always identify as Christo-Pagan. I used to identify as Christian Wiccan, but Christo-Pagan is a more fitting term for what I do and what I practice, so yeah. And if you would like to know more about that, I do have a website, christopaganism.com. I have done videos on it in the past, so go back and watch those. It's basically a melding of Christianity and paganism into a cohesive way. So yeah. That's basically me in a nutshell. I have a dry sense of humor, and I'm not very funny even whenever I do have a good joke. Okay, so let's get to the rest of the topic, which is, if you did a video in November 2017 on what your goals for 2018 were, did you accomplish those goals? For one, I didn't do a video that week. That was one of the few weeks that I've actually had to call in for a sub. I can't remember why, but I remember there was something going on that I had to ask Danny to cover for me that day. Actually, I think that was the week that my mother was coming to visit, so I think that's what it was. So I didn't end up doing a video for that week, so thank you, Danny, once again for covering for me on that week. But I did do a video on my personal channel as to what my goals were for 2018, where I also revealed that I was, you know, going away from active duty military to go to reserves only. So in that video I said I'm going to get the christopaganism.com up and running, you know, full speed ahead. Yeah, go, charge. And I was going to get my eBay business up and running. Yeah, full charge. Yeah, I was going to make tons of money. And then I said I was also doing a lot more courses and tarot readings and stuff like that. And I was going to go full charge, and I was going to accomplish so much in 2018. And 2018, if you watched the latest video in my on my personal channel, I am dubbing that as the year of failure. So yes, I accomplished exactly like 0 of my goals that I set for 2018, and that's okay, because, well, you know, goals are broken sometimes. Sometimes you don't succeed, and that's something that I think I need to learn in 2018. So, year of failure, there you go. Thanks for going away, and I'm glad it's gone. So, anyway, 2018 being the year of failure, I was done with it. So, with 2019 here, I still kind of took the same goals that I had in 2018, cut, copy, paste, you know, put it on to 2019 with some additional things kind of reworked in there. A little bit more of a planning as to how I'm going to accomplish some of those goals, how I'm going to achieve this monumental task of, you know, having multiple facets to a business and life and whatnot, so that I can be a successful human being, not only a successful entrepreneur. So, a couple more things put in there and whatnot, but, you know, those are goals, and that's what you have to do whenever you don't succeed at them, is rework them if that's still a goal of yours. So that's something I had to learn this past year, was learning about failure and non-success. So 2018 was terrible. 2019 is here, and as the saying goes, new year, new me, which I don't know how much I buy into that, but new year, new slate, clean slate, I guess, or at very least a whole new set of time span for those goals to be accomplished. So that's fun. I always like a good reset, a hard reboot. So that it was a welcome change. So that's about all that I have for this week. Yeah, hopefully I made sense, because I'm kind of out of it with this cold and whatnot. So I'm going to edit this video and post it, and hopefully I made some sort of sense, and then I'm going to go crash because I am exhausted. Until next time, may you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.